Welcome to Bitcoin in 2 minutes. Bad advice given almost daily. On today's episode, we're going to talk about graphics cards. If you like this content, please don't forget to subscribe because we post videos almost daily. Bad videos, but we post almost daily. Let's jump in and get started. I don't know if you've checked prices recently on this generation graphics cards. We're going to stick to the 60 line. But they've gotten a little bit expensive. $600 for a 2060, that's last generation. 360 Ti sold out. 2060, 518. So scalpers have been really running up prices on cards to the tune of, 3060 Ti's. These are all fake sites. If you buy them, you're an idiot. But, on eBay going secondhand, it's what, $550 to get a 3060 Ti? That's just way too expensive. It's a $300 graphics card normally. Even 2060s are running 400, 450, and people are paying it right now. The thing is, the 1060s are still running 150, 160 if you can get your hands on them. So they're not anywhere near as expensive as the current generation. So if you go 2 generations back, you can get them for 160-ish. Let's compare the speeds of them. So again, this is just average, 3D Mark here. 1066 gig gives you 10,111. 2060 is 40% faster than that. And the 3060 Ti, granted not a 3060, but a 3060 Ti is 50% faster than a 1060, and 40%, 50% faster than a 2060. So do you pay $600 for the 3060 Ti, or is there an alternate strategy here? Give you my thoughts here. Okay, so what is actually causing the prices to go up is you got Christmas. People are just going crazy buying, graphics cards for gaming computers they want to give as Christmas presents, or as Christmas presents themselves, the graphics cards. You've also got the situation cutting down, people cutting the supply down due to the situation. And because of the lack of supply, we're getting scalpers that are just buying up all the graphics cards from the new lines of stuff. And it's just, 3090s or $2,000, whereas they should be $1,000, $1,200. And it's really creating exaggerated prices. And because of that, it's forcing the 2060 prices up. It doesn't seem to have really affected the 1060 line much. So just food for thought. All right, so also Bitcoin mining is just increasing as people are setting up mining rigs, because Bitcoin is 19,000 and change as of today. It's just increasing artificial demand. So all of this stuff right here is creating a demand for graphics cards, the likes of which we really haven't seen for 3 or 4 years. So what should you do? This is my suggestion. Don't pay scalper prices. Have reasonable expectations. We're going to lose a little bit of money here, but we're not going to lose $300 or $400, because if you go out and buy a 3060 and pay the scalper prices, when prices come down, if you can buy a new one for $300, yours is not going to be worth $300 anymore. It's going to be worth less than $300. So you're going to lose $300 if you pay scalper prices. So my suggestion is to buy something used. Use that thing for 3 to 6 months. When the prices have stabilized, sell it, take the loss, and go buy a reasonably priced 3060, 3070, whatever you want to use. So let's kind of talk about what that would look like. So if we spend $160 on a 1060 today, we're going to keep it for 3 to 6 months. At the end of that 3 to 6 months, it'll probably be worth 130, 125. That's about where they normally are. So you're going to lose $30 on it, and then you're going to go turn around and buy a 3060 at $300, versus you're going to go spend $600 now, use it for 6 months, and then the card will automatically lose half its value, if not more. So that's my recommendation. Go buy something used. If you're trying to buy if you want something more powerful than a 1060, get a 1070. They're about the same as a 2060. Use that thing for 3 to 6 months, and then when prices have stabilized, you can sell the card. And if you play around and get a good deal on one now, you might even be able to not lose any money on it selling it in the future. So that's my advice. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe